Whale watching. My mom took me on a whale watching trip for my high school graduation. I had a wonderful time, but there were no whales. Darn you, San Jose, and your fictitious whales. Just admit that you play recordings of Rubber Boots. Mom said she'd make it up to me. So this year, for my birthday, she took me on a road trip to Seattle. On the way, we stopped to see all the odd landmarks. The Nutty Narrows, world's only squirrel bridge, and a giant hammer in someone's yard. We saw a giant coffee pot, which used to be a coffee house, but the color and decoration made it seem like a lighthouse, and it may or may not have turned into a seedy bar. Next stop, Tacoma Glass Museum. Not the inside, but the displays around it. There was glass that seemed like an undersea garden, lovely, both clear and colored. I couldn't help but wonder what they would do in an earthquake, and I thought I wouldn't want to be in the museum during one. In less than 20 minutes, we were done. We traipsed back to the van, but too late. Far too late. As that rubber had one of the tires blown, it had been slashed, but the visual information didn't match. The tires were whole. The window was gone, like waking up to an unexpected snow, surprising, sudden, transforming, and beautiful. The broken glass looked like obsidian, glittering and glinting even in the weak winter cloud light. It sounded like a crinkly chip bag as more pieces eroded and fell from the shattered edges. Pointless, hateful. I was ridiculously relieved to see the library book for my senior thesis still on the seat, as well as one of my writing journals. Library books are expensive. They could have sold it. But even as part of me was relieved, my stomach sank into the ground. Both our backpacks were gone, along with the computers inside of them. Favorite clothes, pictures, and writing gone, some of it for good. I'd had a smaller writing journal in there. Pan and fancy stolen away inside. All the things important to me just junked to the thieves. It would be discarded, data erased, unwanted items thrown into the harbor. Poor Humphrey, my knowledge elephant. He must have been so frightened as the water bobbed above his head, and he realized the necessity of dryness for books, as he dissolved. He's back now, but I doubt if he will ever fully recover, shivering from a plagiarism too terrible to recount. Trying to leave Tacoma, aspect of the world, proved difficult, as the landscape clung like a nightmare, repeating the same turns again and again as we searched for the road out. Plastic bag a deafening replacement window. Everyone has a moment in their life when the world seems to turn against them and things get strange. If I just lie down and become a victim, then they win. I can't let Tacoma's aspect beat me. Can't let them win. I am a participant in a happenstance. I happened to be the person robbed. It could have been any other car on the street. It just happened to be our van. Just happened to be 2 days before my birthday. I am not a victim. I refuse to be a victim. Victim means giving up, giving in, curling into a ball, and letting the situation control you. Victim means helpless. I refuse to be helpless. What happens to me is not what makes me who I am. It's how I react to things. I don't have to let the trip be ruined. It wasn't ruined. Part of it just didn't go as expected.